Day 11. Our apartment was up there somewhere. And this plaza last night was packed full of Spaniards who were partying hard, and they partied loudly. It's our earliest start ever. It's a little bit before 5 a.m. And we got a long day. And it's going to be hot today. So we're trying to pound some miles out before the heat gets to us. Leaving Pontevedra and we're heading to Caldas de Reis. Not only do Spaniards party hard, but the other voices you hear in the background, they're still going. They have not stopped. We walked out of Pontevedra's historic district at about 6 a.m. while last night's revelers were wrapping up their festivities, LOL. This heavily decorated shrine was on the outskirts of Pontevedra. Please leave a comment below if you know what this is about. Soon Pontevedra was behind us and we were in open country again. You can see why they call this region Green Spain.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's about 7:30. We walked, I think, about 5.5 miles so far. And we have about 7.5 to go. And
Kilometers.
we have about
12 kilometers.
What I said is miles. We have that many miles to go.
Sorry.
I can't remember what I said, so.
Our brains are fried.
Yeah, we're
fried.
slogging today. It's a grind.
But
I didn't sleep well at all last night. I don't know. How'd you sleep last night?
It was very warm.
Notice in the background over my shoulder there's a cat going nuts. As in, it was hot and it was noisy. We're right on a plaza. Everything was beautiful. The building was beautiful. Our apartment was beautiful. The plaza was beautiful. The
town was
Spaniards were
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of them. They were all down in the plaza partying hard, and they have loud, lively conversations. They say Americans are loud. We have nothing on our Spaniard homeboys. We had some Camino Magic. These guys stopped. We're all sitting here because there's a restaurant over there and it's too early to be open. And they handed us some roasted almonds and they tasted delicious. So we now have to slog on and hopefully we'll find a cafe open soon. Tori and I were both feeling very fatigued, so there was not a lot of discourse between the two of us, but it did not stop us from appreciating the beauty around us. This region of Spain is known for its white wine made from the Albarino grape. It pairs very well with seafood. It's unique in that white wines usually do not do well in wet climates like Galicia. But the grape is native to the region and has evolved to the conditions. The soil is sandy and drains well, and the Atlantic breeze helps keep the vines dry. Albarino grapes are grown up high on trellises to help with ventilation. All right, it's 9:15 a.m. We found our first cafe open. Thank God. So it's 9:15. That means we've walked for 5.25 hours. We've walked over 10 miles, and I think we only have 3.5 left.
This coffee has been earned today.
Yeah, definitely.
This is our first coffee after 10 miles, you said we walked? 10 miles.
A little over 10, yeah. I asked the proprietor of this cafe to demonstrate how to get that sausage from the flames onto our plate.
Ah, gracias. It's beautiful.
Gracias. Wow, we were really staggering before we stopped for our first coffee, and but since then Our pace is strong and steady. I wouldn't say it's fast, but we definitely are walking. More determination.
This little pup made us chuckle.
Not expecting you here.
Baby, I am so glad to be here early. Thank you so much for leaving at 5 a.m. with me, because it might suck for provisions, but oh my gosh, it's not 90 degrees. Thank you.
We took a short pause to peek over the stone fence and watch someone's backyard ducks and geese having a party. We arrived at our final destination of Caldas de Reis too early to check into Casa Heredia, so we walked into town to find somewhere to while away the time. This is the restaurant we wanted to go to, but it wasn't open, so we went to this restaurant instead.
There they are.
Coming over the bridge.
The Aussies. The Aussies. Good afternoon. Welcome to Caldas de Reis.
We're walking with a Colombian girl named Marianne, and we went by some grapevines that were full of grapes, and some corn that was looking really good, and I said, that's all you need, corn and wine. And she thought for a minute and she says, and potatoes too. And we go around the corner, nestled between corn and wine or grapes was a patch of potatoes, just like that. We had not seen a patch of potatoes, but if we had, we wouldn't have noticed, or they would have been much smaller. But these are big and flowering, so there you go.
We headed out of town this morning, Pontevedra, and my tummy was a bit wobbly for the first time on the Camino, and I gave Mark a little roll of toilet paper just in case. So we were just walking along, and suddenly it was like, I gotta go. And I looked around kind of in panic because there was a bunch of pilgrims and nowhere to go if I needed to. And 10 steps away there was a little house that had a sign that said stop, snacks, baño. And it was €1 to go to the toilet, but that didn't matter. Marco had €1 handy, and that was my Camino magic for the day.
Today was not the longest day, it was not the hottest day, but it was the most difficult day. We were so tired. We did not sleep well last night. We were literally staggering at points on this walk. And I think we were 10 miles in before we got our first cafe that was open. And it was a really good experience. We had one of everything. And after that, we were still tired, but we were walking strong, and we just kicked out a tough day, and we chewed it up and ate it out. And we were very quiet today. We didn't talk a lot. So this might be a short video, which is cool. I'm good with that. Because it was just a lot of contemplation. Tori did some meditations, and I was just like, you know, noticing the air and the leaves, and I was just present. And yeah, we got this one under the bag. So cool. 2 more to go. Yay us.
2 Camino magics this morning. First one is we left and very early this morning, I think 5, and we got to our first little coffee stop and it was closed. But there were 2 Italians there, and they were so disappointed it was closed too, that their own sadness, they reached in and brought us their bag of almonds to share with us and gave us each a handful of almonds because the coffee shop was closed, and it was just the sweetest thing. That was the first one. The second one is we made it to our destination before noon today. We left at 5, to be fair, but we arrived before the heat even thought about coming out, and here we are. Camino magic right there.